This subject has come up more than once. I answered it the last time, and it made me do a lot of thinking. This is in response to a video that was put up by Jeffamite, and it was entitled "Who is Watching Me?" Um, he's a young man that's in college, and he put a video out about the demographics, who's watching him, and he went through his subscribers list, and he saw that there were uh, young and old. It was about 50-50 men and women, or boys and girls, as he said. He's young, and he came upon the fact that there were a lot of older people that watched, and I'm sure I was one of them. And yes, as a matter of fact, I do watch some of his videos. I enjoyed his older ones better than his newer ones, but to be honest with you, Jeff, I think you're, a bright young man, and I've gone through a lot of the same things you went through at your age. One of the things you got to remember, your mind grows old, or your body grows old, your mind doesn't. Some of the crazy things that, you people do, I draw energy from. All my children are grown up now, and they're out of the house, so I have time on my hands, and I go on YouTube. As you probably well know, if you look at the membership on YouTube, you will find that there are I would say 85% or maybe 70% in the 20s, and the rest, a smattering of my age group. There are not a lot of us. I do watch them. Generic 127, Plasma Dude 47, Don, River Basil. There's a gentleman that talks about politics. I think is Smudge Man or something like that. Anyway, I do watch those too, but they don't put out interesting videos like you guys do. Some of the people on my subscriber list, Smosh, I think they're a riot. I met them up in New York. Blade 376, Miles Dyer. I met him in New York. He's a young man from the UK, and I'll tell you what, just really decent, a real decent kid. You got Charles Trippy. I never miss any of Fluffy Talks. And if that makes me a goofball or whatever you want to call me, Jesse and Mike, they've sent me several different videos, and we've even emailed back and forth. Make Me Bad 35, Damien. I spoke with him, met him, and spoke with him up at New York. Another kid, I mean, I think he's 19, 20 years old. The crazy stuff that he's done is just, I think it's awesome. Sexy Phil, Sinsta, all these guys. Yeah, I watch them, draw some energy from them. I am really interested, believe it or not, in what you guys do, being that you're young. You do realize that at our age, us old guys, we sit and we watch the news, watch the Wall Street, and so forth and so on. But we do also realize we were your age at one time. You yourself, you've got, what, 2 more years of college, I believe, or something like that. Then you have graduate school. Within 10 years, okay, I will have been retired, and basically, you're our next generation. And yeah, I'm interested in what's going on. I'm interested in where you guys are going, where this world's going, what your opinions are on the different issues that are out there right now and how you're handling them. When I was your age, I went to college. I belonged to many volunteer organizations, which included the emergency squad, and for many years I dealt in that. Then I went on to become part of the board of directors and so forth and so on. You guys are our next generation that's coming up. Not just your age, but even older. And it's important, I think, for me to know, you know, where you're going. You yourself, you're in college, and many of the other young men that I watch are going into college and, you know, making something of themselves. I can go on the street any day of the week and see these young punks shooting each other. I'm not interested in that, not at all. You guys that are going to make something of yourself, yep, I'm interested. And if it comes to the point where you young guys are weirded out at us older people watching you, well, then I guess I'm going to have to quit watching. But until then, I'm interested. You got a real good head on your shoulders. Many of you do, and you're the ones that I watch. That's about all I can say on it. I noticed under the comment section on your video, there were quite a few that were in their 40s that were watching, and you didn't really have a problem with it. You said you really didn't have a problem with it. It was just that, you know, when you looked, you were a little surprised at what you saw. Hopefully this kind of helps straighten things out. You know, if I was